Hey guys, it's Jenny with Art for Good. So I live in Florida and it is spring, and something that has randomly inspired me lately is these beautiful magnolia blooms. And if you're not familiar with magnolia trees, they have these kind of brownish leaves on the bottom, and it almost looks like leather. And the colors of the blooms are just this beautiful kind of subtle white and tan. So today I'm going to do a piece using a modified bloom technique to do some flowers. So let's get started. And as you can see, I did sketch out my composition here. I have found that by sketching out my composition ahead of time, it really helps me to plan the lights and darks of colors, especially working with this medium with fluid acrylic. It's not as easy as, say, using a paintbrush where you could go back in and add in some highlights and things like that. If you're doing it all truly fluid, you really need to spend a little more time doing some planning. So I have my rose gold here. I'm also going in with a little bit of copper behind that. Lastly, I'm going to go in with this mixture of brown and purple. It creates this beautiful maroon color. All right, so it's time to place my flowers. I'm gonna do 2 flowers, one that's sort of showing all of the petals and then one that's kind of looking upwards towards the sun. So I'm layering in some titanium white, and then I'm adding in a little bit of the other colors I'm already using in the paint. As you can see here, I try to use the hairdryer, but I don't get really the precision that I want. And you can do the precision you need by essentially just using your breath. It's a lot easier to control, especially after you've done it a few times. So I'm gonna try again and add in another puddle here and see if I can get a better shape on my petals. By adding this Paynes gray as the last color in the middle of the circle, I'm creating that lacing in the dark areas of the flower. I'm gonna do the same thing for my other flower, except I'm gonna do a little bit different composition. I'm gonna do a little bit of a semicircle in a curve, and then I'm just gonna blow the petals upward. All right, and then I'm going to use my craft stick to just draw in some stems for these flowers. I've decided to kind of mix the background together a little bit. I don't like the stark difference in the colors. So I'm going to use my cake spatula here and just go back and forth over the line in between to help blend the colors out. Lastly, I'm going to use some spray paint. I'm actually going to use some gold spray paint here just to give it a little bit of a glow. And then I didn't capture it here, but I did go in with a little bit of deep turquoise as well on the edges, and that really made all the difference. So this is the final piece. So as you can see, I love the subtle colors of the flowers. I think I captured a magnolia tree as best as I possibly could using this medium. But let me know what you think in the comments below. And if you're interested in some other flower compositions that I've done, I will leave you here with a playlist so you can keep watching and hopefully keep painting. Well, that's all the time I have for today. I'll see you next time.